Cremation of Sam McGee
by Robert W. Service.
Summary. Two best friends were on an expedition on a cold Christmas day, and one gets ill.
There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold.
The Arctic trails have their secret tales that would make your blood run cold.
The northern lights have odd sights, but the oddest they ever did see.
Was that night on the marge of Lake LaBarge, I cremated
Sam McGee.
Now, Sam McGee was from Tennessee, where the cotton blooms and blows.
Why he left his home in the south to roam around the pole, Lord only knows.
He was always cold, but the land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell.
Though he'd often say in his homely way that he'd sooner say farewell.
On a Christmas day, we were mushing our way over the Dawson Trail.
Talk of your cold,
Through the park was full to stab like a driven nail.
If our eyes would close,
till the lashes froze, till sometimes we couldn't see.
It wasn't much fun.
But the only one to whimper was Sam McGee.
and that very night, as we laid packed tight in our robes beneath the snow,
And the dogs were fed, and the stars overhead were dancing, heel and toe.
He turned to me, and Cap,
Cap.
says he, I'll cash in this trip, I guess.
And if I do, I'm asking that you won't refuse my last request.
well, he seemed so low that I couldn't say no. Then he says with a sort of moan,
It's the cursed cold, and it's got right hold, till I'm chilled, clean through the bone.
Yet tain't being dead, it's my awful dread of the icy grave that pains.
So I want you to swear that foul or fair you'll cremate my last remains.
a pal's last need is the thing to heed, so I swore I would not fail.
And we started on at the streak of dawn.
But
Gosh.
He looked ghastly pale.
He crouched on the sleigh and raved all day of his home in Tennessee.
And before nightfall, a corpse was all that was left of Sam McGee. There wasn't a breath in that lane of death, and I hurried, horror-driven.
With the corpse half hid that I couldn't get rid, because of the promise given.
It was lashed to the sleigh, and it seemed to say, you may tax your brawn and brains.
But you promised to be true, and it's up to you. I'll cremate those last remains. Now a promise is made, a debt unpaid, and the trail is its own stern code.
In the days to come, though my lips were numb, and my heart, how I cursed that load.
In the long, long night by the lone firelight, while the huskies round in a ring,
Howled their woes to the homeless snows.
Oh,
Oh
Lord.
Lord, how I loathe the thing.
And every day in that quiet claim seemed to heavy and heavier grow.
And on I went, though the dogs were spent, and the ground was getting low.
the trail was bad, and I felt half mad, but I swore I would not give in.
And I'd often sing to the hateful thing, and it harkened my heart with a grin.
Till I came on to the marge of Lake LaBarge, a derelict there I lay.
It was jammed in the ice, but I saw in a trace. It was called
The
Alice May.
And I looked at it, and I thought a bit, and I looked at my frozen chum.
Then here, said I, with a sudden cry, is
Is
my crematorium.
Some planks I tore from the cabin floor, and I lit the boiler.
Smoke went streaking down the sky.
I do not know how long in the snow I wrestled with grisly fear.
But the stars came out, and they danced about, and again I ventured near.
I was sick with dread, but I bravely said, I'll just take a peep inside.
I guess he's cooked, and it's time I looked. The door I opened wide.
And there sat Sam looking cool and calm in the heart of the furnace roar.
And he wore a smile that you could see a mile. And he said, please, close that door.
It's fine, I greatly fear you'll let in this cold and storm.
Since I left Plum Tree down in Tennessee, it's the first time I've been warned.
There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold.
The Arctic trails have their secret tales of them make their blood run cold.
And the northern lights have seen odd sights, but the oddest they ever did see.
Was that night on the marge of Lake LaBarge, I cremated
Sam McGee.